Colts and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. St. Brown motioning left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now it's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Goff. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. Later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. Off the play fake, Blackman. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Colts at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Blackman. And that's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that's complete to Shepard. Touchdown, Detroit. Sterling Shepard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that... You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They go play action here on 1st down.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one is incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Off the play fake, Blackman. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Off play action, Blackman. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Off the play fake. Blackman working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Samori Toure, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Gibbs on the toss left. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Well, this defense for the Colts, they certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because of...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And it's Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
For our Colts. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Blackman. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Off the play fake. Blackman. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends.
There he goes, left side. He may go. Fights through it. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. These two teams all tied after 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Gibbs again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 4 yards out, and the Lions have taken the lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
Excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off-play action. Blackman delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Off the play fake. Blackman. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Off-play action. Blackman to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On fourth down, Blackman. Touchdown, Colts! Alec Pierce with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gay is up and good. We've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So out now come the Lions.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Off the play fake. Blackman.
That's complete to Pierce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitch.
Touchdown! George Pickens, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So here come the Lions now.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will. If you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Play action. Blackman.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Off the play fake. Blackman.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there on the 30.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
Touchdown, Colts!
George Pickens
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Off-play action. Blackman. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Off the play fake. Blackman. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
George Pickens
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Detroit. Dallas Goedert, 51 yards.
And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Off-play action. Blackman.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Blackman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Pickens on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. On first down, Goff. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing on second and long. Goff. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Goff on first down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Here's Johnny Hekker now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Pickens is there in the crossing route. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A final shot before break. Blackman. Got an open man. It's Pickens. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route, or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. They go play action here on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing on third, Goff. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. Now a play fake here on first down. Completes this one to Pickens. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Touchdown! Alec Pierce, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Lions offense set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Off play action. Blackman. That's going to be caught by Pickens. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Blackman. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Value three.
Back to throw. Goff. And that's complete to Shepard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Detroit.
George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? That he's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Play action. Blackman.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Off the play fake. Blackman. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not, that's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Ashton Dulin now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off play action. Blackman. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Blackman. This to Graham on the short pass. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. Blackman. This to Graham on the short pass. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Blackman. This to Graham on the short pass. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Off play action. Blackman. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indy set to go on offense once more. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're...
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Off the play fake. Blackman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Goff's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. A shotgun snap for Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And this offense on third down today, they've been stymied left and right. Converted only one time. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. As the crossing route, he finds Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Off play action. Blackmon. This to Graham on the short pass. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again. Off the play fake. Blackmon. The connection made. It's Graham. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Off play action. Blackmon. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Graham. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gay is on for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Indianapolis across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle.
Still going.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
The return is Doolin, taking it about the 1.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much right on the books.
Yeah, we were going to start bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now a play fake here on first down.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Off the play fake. Blackman. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On fourth down, Blackman. And it's caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you don't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
From the end zone, Goff. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
From his end zone, Goff on 3rd and long.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last throw here for Goff. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is.